Greetings everyone, stage 1 is about to be over and this is something called pre-stage 2. It's what is going to appear before basically the stage 1 is over, and it will last for 2 days. So basically after 2 days from this video, this stage will be over. This stage will literally appear today after reset. It has a top-up. This is the top-up bonus. That's the extra top-up bonus, which is for the small bundles only if you are someone who wants to buy small bundles. But there is two new things. The flawless spiral bundle is going to appear, and the anniversary shop and save. This is the anniversary shop and save. It will have two type of bundles. The first bundle will have the dice which is related to the event, and if you bought this bundle you can buy the other bundle with a discounted price. Like as you can see, there are two prices here, a bundle for $1 and a bundle for $5. If you bought the bundle, this bundle which is for $5, which has the dice, the game will remove this look and you will be able to choose 4 items from those bundles and buy it for $1. The bundle obviously come in multiple of tiers. There are $5, $10, $20, etc. blah blah blah. Obviously it is literally just like any regular dice bundle, with the exception of having an extra items related to Behemoth. I don't find these items really that much interesting unless you are someone who is missing a lot of these items, sadly, because it's not focused on one thing. You are just going to get multiple of items alongside it. It's not basically focused on one thing like Behemoth or anything else. So if you're someone who wants to like cherry pick or get discounted items like Great Crystals, Behemoth cells, whatever, this bundle is obviously going to be good to you. But usually I don't prefer these. I only prefer the item that bundle that is focused on one thing. But the interesting thing is not that, it's the flawless barrel bundle which is going to appear alongside this event. Before I keep going and speak about spenders tips or tricks, I wanted to speak a little bit about the free-to-play or a low spender and give them this trick which I figured out. Obviously this trick can be used only one time, so you need to be careful whether you are going to use it in stage 1 or stage 2 or stage 3. It obviously has a different result if you decided to use it in a stage 2 or 3, and I will explain to you why. So as you can see, you have dices here and you have this golden token currency or whatever the name is. You need to save up some of these coins. Why you need to save up some of these coins? Because there is two things that you can abuse here, and it's really very interesting. The first one is the magic dice. This can be bought here from the shop, from the lucky exchange. Another thing which is interesting is the lucky blueprint. So how can we abuse it? You want to do the following. You want to gather some of the coins and you got to wait until you land into the building tile, and I will explain to you why. The difference between one building tile and another building tile is 6 tiles. 1, 2, up to 6. How is that important? There is a trick in which if you used it, you will gain more coins and you will get lab for free, and you are basically going to get back your tiles and you are going to get a progress. Before I go on, let me tell you that this is stage 2, which means stage 2 is open and stage 1 has no more contribution, but only when it comes to the stage rank, which means if you can go back and still play stage 1 and still make some progress and overall progress, but you're not going to get stage reward. Again, stage reward is this one, okay? That's the stage reward, nothing else regarding anything else. It's so you got to be safe, don't worry about it. So what I'm talking about now, once you land on a building tile, go and buy some of these. 3, basically 3 is enough if you don't have much, and then buy the lucky magic dice. Let me buy 2 as an example here to show you what do I mean. What are you going to do here is you are going to upgrade the tile up until it gives you basically 10. If you want to go more, you can. That's 1, 2, 3. Now I will be using my dice between those two buildings. What I'm going to get here is the following. I'm going to get a free labs, and I am going to get extra gold coins, and it's gonna be like a loop, and it will give you progress. As I said, this can be only done one time, so you got to be careful. This only be used by low spenders or free to play, just in order to bypass labs. Let me now show you how it's done, and it's not gonna cost you any dice. Here, let me use the magic dice. I can land here, as I said, and it gives me coins. Now, since I have one extra dice, I can use it, but before I use it, I go back to the store, to the lucky, and buy a couple of the buildings, upgrade buildings, 3 as we mentioned, and then I can upgrade it again. Can even upgrade it further, but you need up to 10 for the real value to be there, but that's completely up to you. So I have upgraded it. Now what I'm supposed to do to go into this loop forever, obviously until the story is over. Now I will buy one magic dice and again land on this one. Look at this. I'm gonna keep getting a lab completed, and I will get extra gold than the amount I have spent. Now I'll go back again, and I will keep buying the magic dice, and I will only be playing with the magic dice. Here, another magic dice. Now if I want to upgrade it more, that's up to you. Let's say I will upgrade it once for the sake of this video. Now I will keep buying only the magic dices, and I will only be playing with the magic dices, and like tada, free extra labs and extra I can still keep on going and buying up to 15 more time, which is something that I'm going to do. So as you can see, I managed to generate almost 200 extra take-on coins with absolutely not using any of my dice as a free-to-play, and I got 15 labs. Obviously, this will have a different result if you decided to use it in stage 2 or stage 3, obviously, because here it costs you 3 times for the lab. But what I'm trying to say here is you can save up all of your dices and maybe wait for a stage 3 to do this lab in order to get maybe flawless spiral. And even if you did not manage to get a flawless spiral, you can work towards the flawless spiral here from the rewards. If you manage to get 35 labs And obviously this might be easier, but the time is late, so I would recommend you to save. Now I wanted to show you another trick. It's a bit risky one, but I prefer if you are just low spender if you want to use this trick. So what's the point of this trick? You see, you have multiplier cards here. There is multiply 2, there is multiply 3, and you can pay attention to the rewards, and you can even see what kind of reward are you getting in stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. That's here. Like for example, in stage 1 it shows you on the bottom that you can get multiplier 2, multiplier 3, and multiplier 5. I have never seen multiplier 5 so far, but let's say you want to gamble a little bit and get 3 times of the rewards. So what you are supposed to do here is, you see, you can save this and make a combo out of it. If you manage to get your head in this lucky multiplier, I can use 1 for example, and then try my luck in this one without the need of the dice. How would I do that? Like, you need to count how many tiles are you to the reward. Like for example, you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can 6. So no matter what I do, I am not going to miss this reward if it came 6. Obviously, if it's like in the second or the third, I might miss it, so you don't have actually to use the magic dice. So what I will be doing here is I'm gonna use a multiplier, and when I use a multiplier, everything here is going to be multiplied by 3. So you only do this if the card appeared in number 6, because you will never miss it. But if it appeared in 5, if it appeared in 4, if it appeared in 3, I would recommend you using the magic dice. Why? Because you might miss it, and as a free-to-play or low spender, you don't have much of resources. Now, since I'm never going to miss it, I will go into the dice, and if it gains 6, I will get it for free without using the magic dice. Oh, see? And I got 3 of it without the need of even like using my magic dice, and I have gained 3 times of the multiplier, which again, if you are a low spender or something, you can just use it to abuse jumping between tiles. Obviously this is risky because it might not, you might be like out of these multipliers, but I prefer if you have the multiplier 3. This is obviously up to you to do it or not. One more thing is Rain of Gifts. You have here something called Rain of Gifts, Rain of Riches. This literally happens every single day, so the more you wait, the better, and many dices. And so far it have given me up to 11 dices, which is really amazing. So use this trick, and try your luck. I hope this literally helped you. Now let's go and speak about what is coming in the future. So you will have extra couple of events that is coming for the future. The first one is the most important one, obviously, for the free-to-play, which is called the surprising tasks. These surprising tasks are literally the same. We might have this one, or we might have another list. For your convenience, I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you all of the lists with the one which I know. You will find them below the video and you can use them. But you need to be careful of something, that it might not be the same, and even if it's the same, the numbers might be different. Like Clarity of Mind, reset talents 8 times. In the last event it was 5 times, and before that it was 3 times. So use it at your own risk, and I would recommend you try to reset the talents more than once until you appear in the ranking. Obviously this contributes into the following. It's gonna give you extra dice, but that is not important. The important here is the Sky Scanner standard sentinel fragments, which you would need. Okay, and one more thing here that is going to appear is called the Star Ascension. So as a standard, as a free-to-play or a low spender, I would recommend you to first use your standards before you attempt to use your safe one. Look at this, for example. I will use my safe later, and I will use my standard first. This is only the first day, because once it gets upgraded later in the future, let's say you were lucky and you upgraded like in this video, if I kept on using these standards every single day, I might lose a star. So once you upgrade it as a low spender or a mid spender or whatever, you first use your free chances. Maybe you are lucky and you will upgrade it, and then you will use your safe what do you call, save stars. Otherwise there is a chance of you getting downgraded, and if you got downgraded you still have to try again and you can lose a star. There is like 60% chance, I think, of losing star. It's really kind of painful. So yeah, what's the point of save one and the standard one? The save one will allow you to upgrade all the way and get all of the, that's a pay to win event obviously, and it has decoration reward, this decoration reward, which is very strong obviously, but again this is not for free to play, and you can buy bundles for it. The problem with that is the bundles keep resetting every single day. I'm not sure how many times you can try per day for free, but looks like it's only 3 times. Again, the problem with the free attempts, even if you're a spender by the way, it can destroy your star, and if you destroy your star you will have to go back and you have to upgrade again using the save. One more thing here is you have this event, not this event, it's basically a bundle that's going to appear, which is a good bundle because it has everything, I think. Here, this bundle will have barrel, and this only appears in stage 2. It will have barrel, it will have dice, it will have the stellar token, which is used for ascension. It's way much better than the regular bundle. Finally, for stage 2 you will have the survival thing event. I'm gonna leave you with a link with a video for it. It's gonna appear here. That survival, you remember the video which I have made before the survival? You can have this video, you can check how the gameplay is being played. I hope that I managed to cover up some things for you so you can be prepared for stage 2, and if stage 3 came, I will obviously make a video for stage 3 to prepare you before ahead and give you some heads up. That's it guys, and have a wonderful day.